This past year, we lost someone very near and dear to us here at Boys Hope, Girls Hope. Sister Mary Lanning was a paragon of virtue, of kindness, of community, and she extolled those virtues every day in her work, in her communications with others, in her advocacy for others. She always talked about looking out for the little guys, the forgotten ones, and those that just need a helping hand. She brought that energy, she brought kindness everywhere she went. From the boardrooms, the dining hall here, the Boys Hope, Girls Hope dorms, to the streets of the city for the holiday community service events. Sister Mary was known for that kindness and that warmth. Tonight you'll be hearing some testimonials from people who were very close and near and dear to her heart. And they'll be saying one word to describe Sister Mary Lanning. Sister Mary would use this technique with the scholars to help them understand their feelings, their experiences, their goals. So tonight you'll be hearing one word about Sister Mary Lanning, a woman that will take many words to fully describe her kindness, her heart, and her grace.
It's been my pleasure to be chair of the Board of Trustees of Boys Hope, Girls Hope, New York for a number of years now. I've had the privilege of being on the board of Boys Hope, Girls Hope for over 20 years with Mary Lanning. There's one word: saint. Mary lived a life in a manner in which we all should aspire to, whether it's the Board of Trustees, staff, students. We'll all try to be better people by living like Mary.
I knew Mary for over 30 years. I asked my wife what word she thinks about when I say Mary Lanning, and without hesitation, she said relentless. My reaction was that was perfect, because relentless is what she was. My word was love, and the two together is what Mary meant to me, relentless love. She could talk to a shoeshine person like they were a CEO, and a CEO with no difference in respect. In fact, God's relentless love of us does not judge us. And Mary loved God, and fittingly, she was a true representative of the Lord. Relentless in Mary's eyes meant there was no boundaries. Feeding 1,000 people on Thanksgiving and other holidays was never questioned. It just happened.
We were on the board together, Boys Hope, Girls Hope. It was very thankful that I had a long relationship with Mary Lanning. The one word in my mind that describes Mary is generosity. She was an extraordinary individual. She thought about everyone except herself. And it wasn't just Boys Hope, Girls Hope, but she engaged in so many other activities with helping people in need. So, Mary, we all love you. We think of you as our Mother Teresa.
I knew Mary ever since I was a freshman in Boys Hope, Girls Hope. The word that I would use to describe her is open. I believe Mary was very open to the individuals that she met in her professional career, as well as in the community when we were doing those various community service projects. And not only did she open her doors to many different types of people, but she was also very open with the possibilities that she saw in others. I think about the IFNI internship and the numerous professions and career paths that she introduced to the students, as well as me, and I'm very grateful to her for that.
I met Mary my sophomore year in high school through Boys Hope, Girls Hope, New York. And one word that I would say to describe Mary is courageous. Mary was never afraid of anything. She always told me to dream high and to aim for the star and to take up space. I remember during our one-on-one conversation, she will always encourage me. She will always push me.
My one word for Sister Mary Lanning is service. She worked every day to serve others, the forgotten ones, the little ones, the ones who need a hand. She worked tirelessly, and she instilled that in others, that human dignity and support and community was something that we work for every single day. She inspired me to do that in my work, in my life, and my family. I'll never forget her for that. Boys Hope, Girls Hope would like to commemorate Sister Mary Lanning. Mary's Garden.